Carlos Sainz's future looks set to be sewn up, with the Spanish young gun reportedly agreeing to join Renault in a move that's likely to pave the way for Toro Rosso and McLaren to switch power units from 2018. Sainz's switch is said to be a deal sweetener for the French manufacturer, which had to agree to end its Toro Rosso contract 1 year early in order to supply McLaren with 2 customer teams its regulated limit. The deal will also allow Honda to remain in the sport, with Red Bull testing the waters with a Toro Rosso tie-up, ahead of a potential switch for its top team Red Bull Racing in 2019. While for Sainz, it's a chance to move out of Toro Rosso, where he was becoming increasingly frustrated. The Spaniard working hard to move up after 3 years with the Minot squad.
Keep doing the same job, improve some areas that I still need to keep improving, and I'm convinced the results will come and eventually new opportunities.
It's alleged Sainz could switch to Renault as soon as the Malaysian Grand Prix on October 1, with Red Bull Junior Pierre Gasly biding his time, racing in Japanese Super Formula and admitting he's ready for his debut. Red Bull Racing driver Daniel Ricciardo has said the performance of next year's RB14 is fundamental in deciding whether he extends his contract with the Austrian-owned British-run team.
Next year's super important. It'll be the first time I've really ever been a free agent, if that's what it's called, so it'll be a unique position for me, but I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Like, obviously I'm aware that I think it's common knowledge that's when my contract's up.
This year was meant to build into a title campaign, with Red Bull chasing Mercedes in the second half of 2016, and the technical regulation revamp playing to its major strength in aerodynamics. But a wind tunnel correlation issue held the team back until June, forcing Red Bull Racing to play catch-up, a recurring theme that Ricciardo wants solved for 2018.
Our biggest thing the last few years is we haven't started strong enough for whatever reason, so that will play a big role into our overall performance next year. And you know, if we've got a chance for a championship, is where can we be in, you know, February and March.
In cycling, the yellow jersey is synonymous with the rider at the top of the general classification, the overall leader of the race.
I've got 8 guys who are absolutely dedicated to making sure this yellow jersey stays on my shoulders.
But it's a sporting tradition that could soon be adapted to Formula One, with FIA President Jean Todt suggesting the championship leader's halo could be made to stand out with a different color. The sport's governing body hopes F1's new cockpit protection device will be accepted by fans, despite the controversy of its introduction from next year, which many say changes F1's DNA.
I think it's wrong for Formula One. I think it's against the DNA of Formula One. It creates some more issues, extraction from the car, visibility going in the car, working from the mechanics, and I just don't think it's correct.
The hope is that the teams will make the halo more appealing with color, as Williams has done with previous tests, or aerodynamic tweaks. McLaren may have experienced its 4th double retirement of the season at Monza, but the historic British team is hoping for better results when the sport touches down in Singapore this week. Power unit-related penalties have hamstrung McLaren's on-track progress this year, with both drivers going well above their allocated 4 sets, using at least 7 engines and 9 turbochargers. At Power Circuit Monza, both drivers took a raft of new components, forcing Stoffel Vandoorne to be sent 25 places back, Fernando Alonso 35 places, though they both later retired from the race. And should a broken MG UK shaft be able to be repaired on Vandoorne's car, both drivers will avoid penalties for stronger results. We need to remember there are 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris and 2 Red Bulls that will still be in front of us, said Vandoorne. So we just need to work hard, and then I think we can emerge as the 4th team in Singapore. A 9th place for Alonso in Azerbaijan and a double points finish in Hungary are the only top 10 results the team has scored all year. Friday practice sessions are set to feature more young drivers, with the teams looking at ways to provide more seat time to those racing in Formula 2. With testing limited, young drivers are getting additional experience via the simulator. But F1 Motorsports Managing Director Ross Brawn says time behind the wheel is crucial for young drivers ahead of their Grand Prix debuts.
TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.